Hello, my name is Ethan, and welcome back to another episode of Path of Exile Delirium League 3.10 in more preparation for 3.11. So, in response to my How to Craft a Starter level 2 plus 1 to level of all physical skill gems, this is a wand. So, in response, hey, thanks for all the support, guys. This is crazy. Look at that rate. Oh my god, dude. 1,600 views. Okay, so in this one, I'm going to go over the way to take our league start, which I showed making those wands. What items, what should you look for? What should you prioritize in upgrading the build? And in the early game, how do you look for upgrades to actually make the build better? So just to put this into perspective, this was a 4-link Carrion Golem. If you 6-linked it, you would give it melee fizz, minion damage. Then it does 94k, and if you want to make it actually good and useful, because right now you only have 2 of them. What I did was I think you should do these ones. So Primordial Might is the most recommended starting item probably for the build. It doesn't seem to be that expensive based on information I looked up, and so it'll also give you the 18% increase max life at the lowest roll on a Primordial Might. So whatever this costs, the reason you get this mainly is your golems are aggressive. And so then your Carrion Golem, without Feeding Frenzy, will be aggressive. So here's your Carrion Golem, and it's aggressive. So this makes it actually useful. So at this point, technically, your Carrion Golems are now usable. Okay, so next, you have Harmonies and Anima Stone. So first, I would recommend Harmonies. And so you might ask, Ethan, between Primordial Harmonies and Eminence, which one's better? Well, after looking at both, Harmony is more damage, and it lowers the cooldown of his Leap Slam and his Cascade, which is good. So Harmony, for now, with 3 golems in the beginning, with base just 20 0 gems and stuff, and no items, Harmony's flat damage, better than attack speed. Okay. And then I found out that an Anima Stone doesn't count as a Primordial, so you actually have to have 3 primordials for it to give 2. And so technically, Anima Stone is better than the Harmony, but Anima Stone will be more expensive because the way you actually get an Anima Stone is by selling the other 3 primordial jewels together in a vendor recipe to the shop. So you do a Primordial Might, a Primordial Harmony, and a Primordial Eminence sold to the shop, you get an Anima Stone. That's how that works. So of course it's going to be more powerful because it's harder to get. And so 1 Harmony, you need 1 extra Harmony to make the Anima Stone give you 2. And then so this 4 jewel combo gets you up to 6 golems. You're at your max. You have all the effect extra, 833 life regen. It's pretty sick. And then your golem should have some regen. Also, they're aggressive. You have 2 extra, and they're dealing 120,000 damage. So I was like, okay, some people might go, that's not good, but okay, let's remember Carrion Golems are broken in PoB. So let me show, I'm just going to show this because it's interesting. My main build at the end was 2 million. So what I'm showing is that this is 120k, and so where this says 2 million, it wasn't. And then the 120k is not 120k. But anyways, so this is really good. And then I asked myself, well, if we can get cold iron points, how good are they? So instead of our +1, which I think is going to be really easy to get, we can go for the +3 if we have more money. And then, you know, we get 184,000, and it's like a gigantic upgrade. And these are honestly the things I mostly recommend. Then after this, you can add more Primordial Harmonies, you could add more Eminence. You don't have to, actually. You could just stick with this if you wanted, but I think they're really good jewels. But yeah, 184k. So just this build with the 2 cold iron points and the 4 jewels from our budget build and 6-linking the golem instead of 4-link. This isn't even counting, like, if we had an extra level or an empower and power is probably crazy, but the extra level's insane. And so the main thing is 184k is about 1/10 of my end game DPS starting the league with only like 4 items, base shit. It seems pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this because it was a lot of damage, so this should still be pretty decent to start with. I think we can AFK low tier Blight all the way up to like 7 with this. And so in the past, just to AFK 1 to 3, I needed 1,000 strength, the Baron, the weapon. Now we need literally almost nothing and the game is broken. Yeah. Okay, so this is pretty much where I'm going to end this this part of it. Oh my god, 63% physical damage reduction too. Oh my god, this is great. Oh my god. So anyway, next step, next part of the video. So that's it for the for what items I recommend to start off the league. After you start my league start, these are the primordial jewels in the order and how important they are and what they do, and then cold iron points if you can. But honestly, still the 120k is pretty good for not spending anything. Really, we're gonna craft these, and then without these, I showed it was 98, but technically you need primordial might. So even, let's say, but then yeah, you wouldn't have the 2 extra golems. So 90k without the extra jewels. But yeah, the harmonies and the extra Anima Stone are pog. They might be a little expensive, especially with how many people are going to build. But next thing of the video, so side thing, this was shown recently. This is called a Fleshcrafter Necromancer Silk. So there's a lot of people commenting about it, lots of input, and so one of the things you need to know instantly is what this does is minions convert 2% of their maximum life to maximum energy shield per 1 chaos resistance they have. Chaos damage does not bypass minion energy shield. Minions have faster start of energy shield recharge, and minions, while they have an energy shield, their hits ignore monster elemental resistance. So you could pretty much assume that if you had 49 chaos res, your minions would have 98% max energy shield of the life, and then so that'd be a lot. Like a lot. That's the most energy shield. Like this would be crazy. Chaos damage doesn't bypass it, so they actually can use it now. This is a shavs for your minions. Okay, and their hits ignore elemental resistance. So what was instantly said is minions do automatically die with 50% or more chaos res with this unique on. So it'll convert all their life to energy shield, and they won't have any life. So you don't want to convert all their life. It'll kill them. But if they have energy shield, it ignores elemental hits. So a lot of people were thinking of these like Minion Instability builds and loop builds, and they're saying other stuff about how it might not work because you can't spawn minions when they have no life because they're already dead before you can spawn them, and so it wouldn't let you. So then I was thinking, okay, let's just think normal. What does it want you to do? It wants you to get 49 chaos resistance on your minions. It'll convert 98% of the life to energy shield. Chaos damage doesn't bypass energy shield. Okay, bring on fungal caverns. Then the faster start of energy, the hits ignoring elemental resistance. Whoo-wee. Whoo-hoo-hoo-wee. That's, what? So, like, you don't have to actually do anything. This is so easy. You put on this chest plate. You have monsters, your minions that deal elemental damage, and you give them 49 chaos res. You don't have to do anything else. Why would you have to? Now you have energy shield recharge. You have life. The life regen won't work on energy shield because they don't have Zealot's Oath. Oh, okay. So you get an AG and you put Zealot's. Oh my god, this is what the fuck is this? This is such a troll. Like. It's pretty cool though. Like this is one of those things that it's like definitely build around. Definitely this is a thing. And the part about penning LE res, but yeah, it's not going to be in the way they were all thinking with like. I don't think you're going to be able to spawn minions if they have no life, and then I don't think they'll spawn and die with 0 life. Like That would make no sense. I don't think you'll be able to spawn them, and therefore this would mostly be like, hey dude, you 49 chaos res minions, and then they're tanky and they ignore LE res, which sounds ridiculous. So you could negative res the opponent really easily. But I wonder how much res is actually even penning or getting rid of. Anyways, that's it for that. I don't have much. I mostly wanted to include this to include some new stuff and also hear what people have to say about this. That's why I included it. It's really interesting, and there's always a use for every item in PoE, if not now, in the future. And so just thinking about its current power level and just giving it the benefit of the doubt of what can you do with this, we'll have to see, because if you can Minion Instability, then the rest of this doesn't even fucking matter almost. Oh, and ignoring Ellie, right? So the fire, holy shit, because Minion Instability, oh shit. If that does just work, then this is just going to be silly, because you're going to be able to literally spawn minions on top of enemies and just explode. So you're just a bomber at that point. Like perfect, like instant, with just one chest plate, you're a Minion Instability build that also has perfect pen, because your minions would always have energy shield. Unless this wouldn't work because they're dead, but I doubt that. That would be shitty. But I think your minions would have energy shield when they're dead or something, and then it would work maybe. But we'll have to see how it actually works, because interactions matter. How does the shit actually feel in-game? Because otherwise, this probably isn't worth it. It might be ridiculous damage, though, where, like, imagine getting rid of Asaka walls and running this. But like I said, how do they regen? How do they leech? You can't convert their leech to energy shield. You can't convert the regen with like Zealot's Oath, and that's only your AG. How would this work? Anyways. Oh, the energy shield. Recharge. Right, just don't get hit, bro. Just have them kill everything. Be so strong that everything's dead instantly. Therefore, they recharge all the time, and there's never monsters hitting them, and they're always at full life because they... Oh, shit. The full life stuff, because they... Oh, whoa. Oh, shit. I figured some stuff out before I ended the clip. Good. So then you can use your renewal and add damage on full life support because they'd be on full life. Wait, there's actual things here. They're not low life, right? Convert. Like that would... Wait, what is blood magic? It's spend, right? Blood magic PoE. Blood magic is spend, right? It says spend life instead of mana, and it says spend life instead of mana. Yes, spend at the expense. Whereas this is converting. So you're gonna still scale life, but it converts it to energy shield. That's why I'm like, dude, this doesn't convert leech regen. So this might be a Minion Instability build only, and some weird ass shit. And that's why this, and then you could even do damage on full life, and oh, but they'll be dead. It won't work then, right? Very interesting. This will have a lot of stuff, but probably won't be something I would want to play, because how would you automate it other than Cyclone? It's still not AFK. There won't be really a way to AFK this. The way that this gets interesting is if we find a way to make a real minion build with real minions like zombies and specters and whatever that use the pen, ignoring to do big damage, and then this is just useful like Lul. If everything's just dead, then the energy shield recharge could work. Yeah. Either way, thank you guys for watching. I hope that the first part could be super helpful about what I recommend of early game League start stuff of items to go for. So I guess I'll leave it with the cold iron points in the build when I do the POB for the thing, and then people will watch the video and have the way to go with the order. But yeah, the skill tree, the only thing I changed was I added this 3-point jewel socket because yeah, so then we were at like 96, so you would probably cut some points somewhere if you wanted to do it. But yeah, overall this is pretty silly how much damage. And like I said, this damage, it's not counted correctly because at minimum we know that we do 50% more because they're Carrion golems and we have 10 minions, so then 10 non-golems minions, so then we get 50% more damage. So this is not 184, it's like 276. But then we know this isn't actually right because my main build said 2 million per, and I had 4 of them, so it was 8 million, and so it would be 12 million with the 50% more, and I was killing Uberalder and Cyrus as if I had 50 million, and so I think we could multiply the number by like 3 or 4, probably 4, 3 is safe, but yeah, so this 276 times 3, so we would more likely in real terms have like 700 800k DPS, and so you would ask me, what can this build do? Wait, first let me see that multiplier just so it's easy to do it in the future. We'll do 700 divided by 184, 3.8. okay, so yeah, 700k can probably do like low tier blight guaranteed, all up to like 5, 6, 7. At 3 million we'll shit on tier 13, so it's not that far away. It's not that far away. We don't even have real weapons. We don't have any, like, this is pretty budget for what we can already accomplish with the build. And then you go okay, well, 1 extra, let's get the Carrion extra level. 203 times 3.8, 771. So this would add 70k DPS if you got 1 leveled on the Carrion golem. Oh my god, this shit is so insane, dude. Yeah, this build's screwed. Holy shit. This is with Impale, so we could still get, if you wanted to know what next cluster jewel, if cluster jewels were somehow cheap in the beginning, okay, I'll include this, you would add 1 Rotting Claws. Okay, that's your priority, a Rotting Claws. You wouldn't get a cluster jewel though unless it has 2 jewel sockets, Rotting Claws, Primordial Bond, and Renewal. You're welcome. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for all the support on the Patreon and the YouTube members. Thanks for watching the video. Hope this could be informative. Hope I could help out anyone just starting or following my build. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!